I'm Senator Bob Huff with my capital comment for the week of May 11th, 2015. The governor's released his revised budget proposal for the coming fiscal year that starts in July, and overall, it's not bad. The governor is once again joining Republicans to be the voice of fiscal reason. His budget isn't perfect, no budget proposal ever is, but there are some things to like. First and foremost, the governor's plan reflects Senate Republican priorities. We promised California families that we would invest in education, pay off state budget debts and liabilities, and save money for a rainy day as our top priorities. That's what the May revision does. Compared to last year's estimates, we have $14 billion of unexpected revenue. The lion's share of this new money will go to education, approximately $11 billion. Higher education will also benefit. The University of California system will receive an additional $100 million to help pay down pension retiree debt, and the CSU system will also see a bump of $40 million. Another $4.8 billion will be dedicated to paying down California's enormous wall of debt. No state budget will ever be truly balanced until we pay back the hundreds of billions in debt and liabilities that we owe. The governor's proposal continues to make progress. The May revision continues to save for a rainy day. California's new rainy day fund, which Republicans fought long and hard for, will receive an extra $600 million in the next fiscal year, bringing the total amount to $3.4 billion. While the governor is spending more than ever before, this year's budget spends about $270 billion. He's resisted the call to create a lot of new programs and seems to keep his promise and not create new budget deficits. In the governor's words, governors who leave the state with debts are not remembered well. You can't intentionally create huge deficits. If there's one big disappointment in the governor's budget proposal, though, it's that he didn't do enough to invest in California families. One of the smartest ways to use surplus revenues is to put them to work creating good jobs for Californians by fixing our roads, highways, and bridges, building additional water storage, and building or improving schools. While the Bay Area and the Silicon Valley are thriving, many other areas of our state are still suffering from double-digit unemployment. We have a responsibility to put resources into those communities. California has more than 175,000 miles of public roads, and those roads need about $59 billion worth of maintenance, according to the Department of Finance. Although the governor talked about the need to invest in our transportation infrastructure in his January budget rollout, he's yet to outline a plan on how to pay for this investment. So what are your thoughts on the governor's plan? Feel free to write me an email or leave a comment on my Facebook page. I'm Senator Bob Huff, and I appreciate you watching my Capitol Comment.